Alright, welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4. We are the Manchu, and we are going to, I'm thinking that I actually want to vassalize Caradel. Yeah. And then we want to break our thing with Ming. But we need to do a lot of stuff to recover from our problematic financial situation. I'm going to destroy my ports here in Korea, since they are just costing me money. There's also one up here. So this is the 1.21 patch. Just updated it like a little while ago. And I think I'm going to switch this person out for an unrest guy, yeah. Seems like a good idea. And it's changed a few things. Mostly like little event things and stuff like that over here, but there are some significant border changes in Europe. And the only one I saw in Asia was that it changed the borders of this, but it seems to be fine. The save seemed to load up just fine. So really we're going to be losing money until we get to our cores being finished. I'm actually going to turn down my colonial maintenance. Oh, well, actually, maybe there's no point in turning down the colonial maintenance right now. I also want to reduce my inflation. So, we're just going to check here. Caradel. Positive opinion, I guess? No. Allies, rivals... Select none. Should be like a bordering one. Caradel has about 10,000 troops. Okay. Even though it's a tick-up thing, we will continue to be tributaries for Ming so that they don't interfere in this particular war. And we also probably want to avoid pissing them off with Korea, but the only way that the disaster for Ming could fire is if we are not a tributary. So, we also probably need to insult these guys, because otherwise we will have our relations too high. Are you not going where I sent you? I probably didn't send them there, I just thought about it. That's likely. And we're still losing money here, but these cores will be done eventually. I don't want to do the war until the cores are finished, obviously. And the reason I'm not going to turn down my maintenance on my colony is that I'm basically going to lose more money by doing that. I need to have it finished. And there's a certain level, you know, where you might as well just abandon the province. Rather than do that. So we're going to just keep finishing this off. I think the next one we're going to get is probably defensive. And then after that we're probably going to go for humanism. We might go aristocratic just to keep going with our... That sucks. We'll just keep going with our cavalry combat ability thing, but probably not. It kinda sucks. No. Let's go ahead and explore up here. Now, the Age of Discovery is almost over. And I do know that Splendor doesn't carry over between ages. So. Political refugees. Following a lost power struggle, a large group of political refugees from the Ming Empire has begun to seek refuge in our country. Conflict seems insignificant enough that the winning side in Ming isn't particularly interested in searching for them for their fleeing compatriots, but they still may appreciate if we deliver the refugees to them. On the other hand, these are men and women of some ability who would likely do a lot of good in our country if we allowed them to stay. Horde unity. And since I'm going to break the thing with Ming, yeah, we'll send them back. We actually might do it right after we know we've won the war. Actually at war with Shagatai. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well, we're waiting until our cores are finished. Another thing we should start thinking about is if any of Ming's other tributaries would likely join us against them. Obviously, Usagi is not Ming's tributary, but you know what I mean. Unfortunately, we're probably just not going to colonize until we've stabilized our economic situation. One of the reasons I want to go to war is that it will help me in that I can just get a big chunk of money from Paradel. Yeah, a lot of this is from interest and things like that. I could pay down my, we'll lose the admin power for now. Oh crap, I forgot. Still kill them. Almost done. Nice. Alright, let's turn up our army maintenance. Just right before the battle. Oh, we'll get there on the 31st. I don't want to actually pay for it. Okay, there we go. You can stay there. Paradel just didn't just win. Alright. No diplomats. Alright. And the cores are going to be finished here soon. September. Alright. Eric Paradel's troops. And this is actually just to vassalize them. It automatically turns up my army maintenance, so I'm not worried about it. We got a little bit of a war chest going on. And after we finish vassalizing these guys, we can go ahead and The riches of China. The Emperor of China is weak and has little support. From north to south, the ordinary Chinese are questioning his rule, and the normally so loyal bureaucrats are debating if this guy has in fact lost the mandate of heaven. Auxiliary officials claiming to represent Yang Ping have approached our leader, imploring us to free them from the oppression of Ming and end the rule of Zhou society. You get a claim on the North Hebei area. Or the Ming are our friends. North Hebei is where? It's Shaanxi. This is North Hebei. It's Beijing. Yeah, we'll take the blame on Beijing. Sure. You should go fight these guys. I'll let him take that province. Alright. And yeah, we'll just split up a couple to loot. I'm actually gaining money now from looting. You can probably go exploring. Now, if we vassalized them before, we can actually just continue the war with Chagatai and just crush them too. Yeah, so what we want is that, and then a bunch of money. Oh crap. Oh, this is disaster. And can I repay one of my old loans with that? Alright, so the Age of Reformation is happening. We'll take a look at that in a minute. I don't want to not pay attention to this war. Oh, my queen died. I still have royal ties with Ming because they gave me a royal marriage. Alright. Alright, I do have this, but... recall this diplomat. Oh, come on! I'll lose the stability, I guess. Let's do this. That'll help me out. And let me get cavalry combat ability. Now, what I'd really like is for this to, this to just finish, so that I can just take the war straight to them, and for them to have their armies intact. That's actually really good for me. And they'll lose Liberty Desire when I take their provinces back for them. Alright, let's repay one of those loans, maybe. Not yet. Alright, we want all your money. And as much land as we can get. For Chagatai. For Caradel, I guess. And more reps. And more provinces. I mean, I can continue to do it, but economic crises be what they may. Alright. No, this. Czar. Kara Ususu and Illy. Alright, and now let's stick a good relation to them. And get our mans out of here. Alright, now we have a vassal in Caradel. Now we can really start thinking about, since we still have about 10 years left of truce with Korea, we can really start thinking about having our stability recover for a while. Now, why am I... Okay, let's do a couple of kind of drastic things. Let's pay this down twice. And because I'm going to have to lose a stability to get rid of my thing with Ming, we'll do that. We'll consider that kind of a blood price for vassalizing Caradel there instead of coring at our own. And coring some of this stuff. They're not going to be able to convert it from Sunni, that's for damn sure. But, hey, you know what? That's perfectly fine. Did I get caught or something? Let's improve our relations with Ming here. Alright, let's wait till everything's in place. Wait till things cool down a little bit. I wouldn't want my my vassal to have liberty desire. Actually, let's just pay it down with prestige. Yeah. Alright. Unfortunately, my horde unity didn't go up very much, but actually, no, it did. It did. It wasn't that low. I guess vassalizing people counts? Oh. There's nothing to raise over here anyway. They're a horde like us. They don't build buildings. One of my generals died. Can't raise hosts for a while. I wouldn't want to anyway, because their stuff is too high. You give some money to them? I'm not going to, though. Alright, so since I'm at positive money for now, let's repay one of these loans. Let's pay the more expensive loan. Yeah. It'll only take 200 years, 200 months actually, to get that back up. Actually, this costs 2 per month, and this will be done in about a year. So that's good stuff. Good stuff. We got 2 more claims to get on Korea, Manchu, and the island. The island I might not be able to get before Japan gets their greasy mitts on it, but hey. Not going to convert anything, I'm not going to do any more colonizing while I'm in this little recovery period. I'll turn my maintenance up a little bit, just so that I can get some reinforcements. Don't actually pay for them, but you have to have your maintenance up for that to happen. Although I could, I didn't help. I was going to say I could consolidate them. Alright. I did that entire war at speed 4. That took a while. Alright. Let's explore down here. I'd like to know about Australia. Getting a colonial nation in Australia before the Europeans do would be awesome. Alright. We got positive relations with Caradel. Let's get a royal marriage with them. And what was the source of your liberty desire? Trust. My Diplo rep from annexing a dude. If I identify development 10 from there. So it looks like it'll be fine after a while. Once my relations are up with them. Alright. It looks like I'm not actually replenishing my troops at all at this level of maintenance, so. Let's go ahead and try that. Bourgeoisie. Request privileges. I'd rather lose admin power right now? No, I'll still lose Diplo power. It's still more valuable even if I'm doing a an idea, but I'm not doing an idea that actually requires me to finish it. Alright. And this will finish our mission, which will make this slightly better. Now we'll be up to 3 ducats a month. Colonize Akotsk. Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. Especially since if we don't take it, it'll be there later. What is Unite the Manchu tribes? Ningyan, Shenyang. Okay, so this is the stuff that Ming owns, but I need to take. Benign neglect. That's decent. These are the same things I took as England, aren't they? No, I didn't take administrative first. No, I did. I took the same two as England. Alright, I don't think I'm going to get any better missions, but I'm unlikely to do any of these in the near future, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright. Time to take the plunge, I guess. Yeah. Hold your nose! Not that one. They'll probably go straight into domineering for us. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm not going to say no. Yep, straight into domineering. Spread of Confucian ideals. So this is, Oh! Thank you. Thank you, Confucius. I don't think I have to have negative relations with me. I just have to not be one of the tributaries. And the thing picks up faster, I believe, if I'm at war with them, but right now let's avoid doing that. Since Ming is like 90 bazillion troops, and I've got a total of like 40 with my vassal. Oh, what? They can do that? Did I get a malice and I refuse? Nope. I don't. Please! Please! Please become my tributary! I mean, honestly, they've got all the cards here. If they wanted to declare war on me, they would certainly win. They know what happens if I do this. They know what's going on. And my aggressive expansion will tick down. Plus the tributary thing will tick up. Yeah, renewed a loan, I know that. Luckily, we have, through, some judicious borrowing from some of our neighbors, we have gotten in pretty good shape. That'll help too. My diplomatic reputation going up. To maintain that diplomat. Alright, I think we're in good shape. Obviously, we can't really expand much more. We've got a truce. Well, we could expand Karadel into Uzbek. I'd rather be friends with Uzbek at this point. Alright, looks like we're not going to reclaim Andong. Lakor? On something? Why would it core be over here? I have a core here. Oh yeah, I have a couple of cores. Yeah, this is Manchu. You culture convert this. You piece of shit. He probably didn't, actually. Is that what? Port Arthur? This is where it's called if you somebody else owns it. That's not really necessary. I would get the same thing for this, though. And I'd have to do the same thing. Slows my relations with Ming. I might as well pick this. No. It probably lowers my opinion of them. Alright. Let's keep finishing up our idea. I do get a little bit of money from Caradel, not much, but it's enough to cover a little bit of costs. I maintain that diplomat. They hate my guts, but it's fine. I don't have anything else to use my frickin' Oh, you rivaled me! Uzbek, you piece of shit! I can't even rival you yet. No, I can. Let's go ahead and rival everybody we can. Chagatai and Uzbek. Chagatai's a dumb piece of shit anyway, so... Let's get some... Oh, I have a truce with them. I can embargo them, though. Alright. I'll send you out on another mission. Can I get over to here? Nope. Let's keep doing this. And, alright. So let's take a look at the Age of Reformation. To see if there's anything for us. That's pretty good. Resistance to Reformation, actually, that's nothing. Okay. Coastal Barrage. Religious Wars. Yeah, that's probably good. I probably am going to go Humanist, though. Well, I definitely am. Mercenaries is when... mercenaries are so expensive. Powerful trade ships. This is probably going to be useful. Institution spread. Please. Prestigious conversion. Yeah, I guess. We're going to do it anyway. And Spanish tercios, Mughal artillery. I don't think we're going to see Mughal, since we have Persia. Delhi can form Mughal, can't they? Yeah. So maybe. Polish crown? How's Poland doing? They lost a little bit to the Ottomans, but they've gained a little bit over here from Crimea. That means Russia's likely to attack them, but they have the Commonwealth? Or they have the Union? They do. And they have a union over Bohemia. Good for you, Poland. And then a reinforced cost for Persia. So we don't have basically any splendor. Unifying our culture is actually going to happen because Caradel has the last of the Buryat cultures we get. Asian trade? Maybe. Especially if we get some of Ming once they collapse. If they collapse, I mean, this is what's supposed to trigger the collapse of Ming. So if I can't get it to trigger, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Maybe you just have to get lucky also. Create a colonial empire. This is something I plan to do. Let's see. I can't count on having guys to do this. I have Alaska, Australia, California, Mexico. And Colombia? So that's 5. Hey, hang on. My brain is frazzled. Australia, Alaska, California, Colombia. No, I'd need to get, into Brew or something. In any case, it's probably going to happen. Maybe not before this ends, but when does this begin? Global trade, so that's not for a while. Converted another nation. Yeah, we're likely to get quite a few of these. Converting provinces. It's cool how it keeps that from before. So yeah, we're likely to get an awful lot of these. Golden Era? Maybe? We might do that? I don't know. That'll have to wait until next time. So we've just recovered from our economic plight and have come out stronger than ever with a vassal of Caradel. So we've also broken the chains from Ming, and we're just waiting to see what happens. I'll see you next time on Let's Play Europa Universalis 4.